last time on, bro, just play video.
$50, but it's still something.
Wait. $50? But yeah, you can't talk about giving people $50 when you got another man paying for your stuff.
I paid for it.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
The head.
Chris!
What's up, my babies? If y'all new to the channel, please come and show love and subscribe to the channel now.
Fucking yo! Nigga, did you just call me your baby? Nigga, tell me why I should have sucker punched you in your fucking face just now. In GTA though. Nigga, tell me why I should do that, bro.
From the title, you already know what this is about to be about. You already know what the topic is about, and I want to come on and speak to y'all about a couple things, right? So first and foremost, if someone's gay, no one should be judged off being gay. Obviously, we live in a new world where it's normalized. Obviously, we live in a world where it's normalized. I grew up in a Christian home where it's not allowed. Being gay is not allowed. Liking the same sex is not allowed because if you believe in any religious beliefs, then you guys will know that they condemn you for that. Some of them may look down on certain people because of what their preferences are. Now, me personally, I just feel like people's sexuality and what they enjoy don't got shit to do with nobody else.
Right.
It don't have nothing to do with me, you, the next person. How is that person liking what they like is affecting anybody? Okay? That's where my mental state is at. Now, at first, I did not like, men that like other men, right? But I grew to love them because I knew at a point in time I did not like it because how I was brought up in the programming that was programmed into me.
Hey, take a seat. Hey, I'm gonna just say a thing.
What?
So I didn't like them just because my mom or this person, not my mom. I'm not saying my mom didn't like, lesbians or gay people, but I'm just saying it always was an issue when it was brought up in the households, and we would have talks like, if you ever turn out gay, God gonna get you, God don't like this, God that, that's wrong, but I have a mind of my own now. Nobody can think for me now. Nobody. The pastor can't, my mom can't, my dad can't, my peers can't, people on social media can't think for me no more because I'm a free thinker now.
Yeah.
And I make my own decisions in life.
Right.
So nobody can think for me. I feel like when we was younger, they want to think for you. School, they program you in school for years and years. Then you get programmed in church. Then you get programmed at your house into think in a way that so you got all these people thinking for you. So many people, and when you get older, you still have those. You still hold on to whatever was taught to you when you was younger. Because we never really got a chance to really think for ourselves, y'all. Because we was always put into the system and the program, and it was telling you this, feeding you this information, putting this information into your head, putting this information, and they was doing this when we was young. Soon as we was able to talk, soon as we started that mama, they put you right in school. We ain't about to get this nigga no time to think for himself. Because then he gonna know the truth about a lot of things. So I come on here to let everybody know. So to answer you guys this question, everybody wants to know is Chris D'Eal gay? No, I'm not. But I want to let everybody know that. So what if I was? That's the thing that I want people to know. I don't care what people think about me. I don't like men. I don't. I don't like men. It just don't do it for me. Men just don't do it for me. You know, I've never been with a man. Never will. My best friend is
Chris. I ain't gonna be that nigga. But I have to be that nigga. Nigga, I think the third time a female has sit down and said, or any type of person have sat down and said, hey bro, you dealing with niggas. He's fucking a man. I heard that one. This is not the first time, Chris. Yeah, if you was, I get that. You know what I mean, the little thing you had. You're right on some points. I give you that. You're right on some points. Nobody should know that you're, because it's only your business and your business only. But then most people would know, like, nigga, if you're gay, just, you know what I mean? Niggas ain't bullying you, they just want to know, hey man. Some people just want to know, they nosy like that, bro. Some people just want to know, hey, if you gay, or are you gay, bro? It's simple. So for something else, I forgot what other stuff he exposed him for. But it was some crazy shit. But why is he back? Why is he back? Chris, man, pay this man his money. Pay this nigga his money, bro.
There, Big T, you. Hey man, if you haven't already, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash the like button, click that bell while you're
on not being too.
Okay, so we're not here for that, so we are going to skip. By the way, this is the tea room that posted this. Okay, there we are.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Alright. This is the tea room that posted this video. So original link will be in the description as well. But here we go. Let's see what's.
He was posted.
By the way, this is Jasmine. For the ones that don't know, we all live together. The house that I had in Katy, Texas, I allowed Chris to move in with me, Jasmine move in with me, and two other girls that Jasmine brought along with her move in with me. And then I also had Vaughn and M, if you guys know who they are, they also moved in with me. I went through a major breakup and I had a big ass house and it was empty as so I said, why not? You feel me? So anyways, let's get to it.
A lot of OF content. Now at the time he was working with his then girlfriend Jazz. Now if you guys remember, people were claiming that she looked very young. Well,
I think she was like 19 at the time. I'm assuming she's like 20 now, but yeah.
Now she's
Chris, what are you doing dating a 19-year-old at 28 years old, bro? I would understand if it was now a 21-year-old. That's raps. What I mean by raps, that's it right there. Because a 21-year-old and a 19-year-old is like, it's nothing crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. I'll sit down and see that. If I saw that, I would be like, because that's fair, because 21. You're at the age to drink or, you know, do whatever you need to do at time. Plus you're adult for real. At 19 years old, no nigga, you no damn adult. You're a young adult. You're an adult, but like you're a young adult. Like nigga, no. I feel like now the law should change that to, you know, it should be 20. It should either be 20 or 21 to where you're supposed to date people like this.
coming back to expose Chris for being on the DL, also stealing a lot of money from her, as well as a bunch of other things.
See, that's crazy. And for the ones that don't know, man, I explained how Chris owes me a bunch of money, bro. I would be buying him stuff and he would tell me he was gonna pay me back, blase blase. Never saw that money, bro.
I told Chris, pay him back his money, man. Chris, pay him back his money, man. Like, I'm gonna be there. Hey, Chris, whatever money you got, pay this nigga back his money, bro. This nigga should be over here making videos on you, nigga. Hey, pay him back his money, man.
So, bro, he's an opportunist. If he sees an opportunity, he's gonna take it, bro.
Things.
Alright guys, so here is the long-awaited video that y'all have all been waiting for. So basically, I was involved with a influencer or funny comedian, whatever you want to call him, Christopher Sales, okay? Him. So I got involved with him like June 20. I moved down here June 15th of 2024, and you know that's where we met for the first time.
And this is what I'm talking about. So what she's talking about is the house that I had, and she ended up moving in and stuff like that. It was wild. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was some good times, some fun times, some wild times. You feel me? But
I've been talking to him on the internet for like a couple months or whatever the case may be, and I ended up telling him I was moving to Houston, and he offered to let me come stay with him, and I was like, okay, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Till I got myself together. So within this time of meeting him, you know, I did develop feelings for him. I did start to like him, and you know, I was just like, you know, I mean, I was young, very much infatuated, you know, but let's get to the actual interesting part of the story, because y'all need to know this. So first off, this man got me to make a OF account. I'm not gonna say it too loud because I don't want to get mad.
yeah, no, they definitely was doing OnlyFans content. I ain't gonna lie. They did OnlyFans content in my car. They did OnlyFans content, I think, in my closet at one point.
Oh, what the fuck? Nah, Chris, you gotta pay him back his money, bro. You gotta pay him back his money, man. This nigga is exposing shit that I would sit down and expose, bro. You really sat down and said they used your car, they used your fucking closet, they used every fucking thing, yo. You're a grown ass man. Over here using another nigga's car to do it in. I hope when you got his car, I hope you sat down and cleaned off some of the stuff, nigga, instead of giving him that shit back with fucking shit still on the car. Hey, you nasty motherfucker, Chris.
And I think also in my bed, bro. I ain't
Jesus Christ.
bro.
Oh, what the
And in the process of making
nigga, I hope you didn't sleep in that shit.
that, my email was not working, and he was like, oh, we can use mine, and I was like, okay, that's perfectly fine with me, you know what I'm saying? You know, he was like, oh, we'll just change it later. So I was like, all right, cool. So we make it. I put in my banking information. At the time, I did not have a bank. I was using like Chime and Cash App and things like that, so I put my Chime account on there. So right, we open up the account, we get everything going, and I go in there and I open up the account one day. Mind you, when I didn't have like two-factor authentication or anything like that, once I had created that account with his email, I could not go back in there and change anything. And I found,
Man, he just wanted full control. He wanted full control of whatever, like the money and stuff like that. He wanted full access, full control, and take it over pretty much. I mean, it's crazy how messy Chris is though at the same time, because even there was this female, Selena Powell, the porn star. She ended up coming through for Thanksgiving, and you know, it was a good ass vibe, but she ended up leaving out early because Chris and Selena got into it or whatever, and they were making OnlyFans content as well. And then she requested to have like the videos removed and this and that and the other after they didn't work out or whatever. But I don't think he ever took it down. Once again, he's an opportunist, and if he sees that he can make $1 here or there, bruh, he's gonna try and he's gonna finesse, bro.
like a day.
I kid you not, like,
I see
just
what you
looking
mean now.
back at it, I was so blinded from how much of an opportunist he was, because in my eyes, I looked at him as a brother, you feel me? Like, we got extremely close, but then I just started realizing, man, I was getting more used, if anything, you feel me? And I didn't like that shit. I ended up leaving, bro. Everyone else stayed at the crib. Even though it was my crib, I knew it was gonna be easier if I just leave, break the lease, and I just leave, because it was gonna be too hard to just kick everyone out the crib, because no one was paying towards the bills. No one was paying towards anything, bro. And then also
they're sitting down buying shit instead of paying, you know, the bills of that big ass house that you let them stay in. I get that, bro. I get that. But what was I gonna say? Now I see what he means by, you know, him being an opportunist now. I see it. I see it now. Cause I really didn't see it. You know what I mean? I really didn't see it at that time. Like, I didn't see it, you know, when I said it, I was like, nah, he's not an opportunist, he's a user. But no, he's definitely an opportunist. If he's over here keeping a video that he did with Selena Powell, even though she told you, hey, take it down, you still keeping it. Hey, he wants the dollar. That's the opportunist. They really sit down, he wants that. He'll do any fucking thing for that dollar. So, hey.
also me having to fork out money if someone needed something. Chris's little gaming setup, any clothes he needed. Anytime we went to the mall, he needed money to be able to do that. So I would always, and my dumb ass, I should stopped after he didn't pay me back like a previous time. You feel me?
Nigga, you should have stopped when he got the fucking gaming setup. Nigga, after the gaming setup, that should have taught you a lesson. Nigga, do you know how much a fucking gaming setup is? Nigga, I can't even afford to get a gaming setup right now, nigga. Nigga talking about some gaming setup. Nigga, what? Nigga, right there, I would have told him no. Right there. Right there, listen, the gaming setup, I would've got the gaming setup, I ain't gonna lie. But after that, it would've been a done deal, nigga. Hey, nigga, pay for your own shit. Nigga, the Netflix shit, you shouldn't be paying for that shit. Remember when he said he paid for the Netflix stuff?
Foursomes together.
Why? Why would you do that?
Cool, I get it. I understand it.
Okay, you ain't had to say all that. We did not need to know. We did not need to know that.
Or two later, or actually the same day, I think. It might have been the same day, I think. I found out that he had changed the banking information to his. So, me personally, I did what any smart person would have done. I made another account, and I didn't tell him about it. So I had two OnlyFans accounts. And I was promoting it on my other ex account that he didn't know about. So within the course of that time, within July alone, which is when I made the account, by July 24th, which is the end of the month, I made that account on July 1st. I had made over $5,000.
And it's so crazy because I didn't leave out the crib until like I think it was August of last year. And I just remember in July of last year what she's talking about. I remember me, Chris Vaughn, we was all wanting to go ahead and get a spot with a pool and stuff like that. I ended up forking out, I think it was like $1,700 to hire a realtor to find us at home. And I was waiting around for weeks and weeks, turned into a month and a half. I got fed up. And then on top of that, I'm still paying all the bills. So if you had access to $5,000.
Game of Thrones Kings Road is now available on both PC and mobile with Google
from July 1st to July 24th, and you couldn't put none of that towards any of the bills I was having to pay for. It's crazy, bro. It's wild.
Yeah, and the crazy part is you pay for a gaming setup, nigga. The crazy part is you sat there and took that nigga shopping, and he over here taking $5,000. That $5,000 could have went to the gaming setup. That $5,000 could have went to his children. What the fuck? What the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck? Shit, that $5,000 could have went to the bills, nigga. Shit. Got this nigga paying for everything. Fucking crazy, bro.
I did not receive. Which brings me to the next point. I did not gain access to that account until I left him November 28th. I moved out, packed all my stuff, and I left. Because he was very disrespectful to me, yelled at me on the game in front of all his little friends, and thought I wasn't gonna leave. Like, I had enough.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think it was just a very toxic situation because Chris still did his own thing. Jasmine was doing her own thing. She would tell me she would go link up with dudes and stuff like that, and she'd be doing her own shit. So like, I ain't gonna lie, Jasmine's wild too, bro. Like she's wild. I'm gonna just say that.
On top of withholding money from me, now if you want to know the exact amount, July 1st, 2024 to November 28th. November 28th, 2024. He had taken 21,086.
Yo, what the fuck? So I remember when this all erupted and I moved out and this and that and the other, and me and Chris got into it or whatever. I remember like his TikToks or whatever, he started becoming like this drama TikToker all of a sudden. But he would be making posts flexing a bunch of cash and this and that and the other. He even called me months and months ago, but he was trying to flex on me like, got a new spot, this and that and the other, and I got money now, this and that.
You can sit down and flex, but you can't pay this nigga back his fucking money. You can sit down and flex, but you can't pay this nigga back his fucking money. Oh nah, Chris, you gotta go, bro. You can sit down and flex, but you can't pay this nigga back his fucking money, bro. Come on, bro. That's one of the loser. That's gotta be one of the most loser shit you could ever do as a person, bro. I wouldn't sit down and flex on no nigga if I know I can't pay. If I know I gotta pay them niggas back, nigga. I would flex when I paid him back, nigga. Hey, give him back his fucking money. Pay him fucking full, nigga. Give him his money. The fuck.
He would be making posts flexing a bunch of cash and this and that and the other. He even called me months and months ago, but he was trying to flex on me like, got a new spot, this and that and the other, and I got money now, this and that and the other, and I ain't sending you any money because I saw what you said on the internet, blase, blase. Bro, you are fucking broke. He tried telling me as well, like, this is why your YouTube, the views are going down, this and that and the other, see, blah. I was like, bruh, I'm a reactor. Views go up and down all the time. It is what it is, bruh. But you over here fake flexing to the internet like you got it, bro. And from the last time I checked, you got a girlfriend, but I know what it was. You probably ended up you needed to find someone you can move in with, because even before you moved in with me, you was living with a female on the same block as in my neighborhood, bro. And then when that didn't pan out and you saw an opportunity to come move in with me and Vaughn, I allowed that to happen, but we all had an agreement on how much you were to pay each month. You feel me? Like
$6 from me, okay? I never seen that money, never did. I had a separate account, like I told you.
I never saw any of my money come back to me
that I was making money off of, but I never saw the money from that original account that was meant to be mine, right? And I admit I was, that was kind of dumb of me to like, not do nothing about it, but in his he claims, mind you, because we did move out of the homeboy's house or whatever, moved into a house and it was just me and him. He claimed he was paying the bill.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
He probably was paying for that shit on his face.
And when she said moved out of the homeboy's house, that's my house. But at the time, during this time, or whatever the time she was talking about, I was already gone, bro. I was already gone. I packed up and went, bro. I did it quick. One morning I woke up, called the movers, and I did this while everyone was asleep in the house. By the time everybody woke up, the house was cleared. And that's when Chris made that TikTok talking about how he got robbed. He went on like a vacation, came back, and the house was gone, or everything in the house is gone, this and that and the other.
Nigga, did you try to do some Pretty Boy Fredo type shit, nigga? How you gonna sit down and say you got robbed? This lame, nigga. You did some Ace Family shit, nigga. What the fuck? Yo, Chris, bro. The more I hear this, the more I feel sorry. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I feel so bad that I had to do another video on you again. I thought I would have had to do a positive little, nice little video with you. I thought it was gonna be all that. No, nigga, I'm hearing that she's exposing you, the girl that you were with. Now this nigga talking about, hey, he paid for everything. He even paid for your gaming setup. Nigga, a gaming setup that cost probably thousands of fucking dollars, but he sat down and paid for it. Come on, bro. I'm still pissed off about that. I'm like, damn, bro, the gaming setup. Not even the fucking, like, this nigga is so much of a nice nigga, bro. So much of a nice guy. I'm sorry, but so much of a nice guy, bro. He sat down and let you use his car. No nigga's gonna let no other nigga use his car, nigga.
I woke up, called the movers, and I did this while everyone was asleep in the house. By the time everybody woke up, the house was cleared. Yeah. And that's when Chris made that TikTok talking about how he got robbed. He went on like a vacation, came back, and the house was gone, or everything in the house is gone, this and that and the other. Nigga, that was my shit I took. Everything I took in that house is mine. You feel me? Like, come on now, bruh. Like,
mind you, I only stayed there for
Chris.
2.5 months, right about 2.5 months. In 2.5 months, you're not gonna spend $21,000.
Once again, if you had that type of money, Chris, you had access to over 20 grand and you were still not willing to pay towards the bills, is wild to me, bro.
On anything, not no rent, no light bill, no electricity. Then on top of that, I ended up getting furniture for my room. We had separate bedrooms, but I actually really slept in.
Yeah, I ended up letting her and the two friends she brought, I gave them 2 rooms upstairs, because in total there was 4 rooms upstairs, 2 rooms downstairs. Chris had one of the guest rooms downstairs. I obviously had the master bedroom downstairs.
Oh.
They lived upstairs.
His room. But
And Vaughn and M was also living upstairs.
I had my own separate bedroom, you know. We'll get into that later though. But within that time, you know, he can't even say that when I did end up moving out and leaving, I asked him for my furniture back. And that'll be in another video. But I asked him for my furniture back. He was like, no, you can't have it back. I bought it. So
You bought it with the money that you took out of her account. Oh,
only
wow.
thing I had with me when I moved out was the clothes that I brought with me to Texas, shoes, and any other personal belongings. But I had none of my furniture because he refused to give me my furniture because he bought it. Anyways, so next thing is,
Man, all I know is this is all gonna catch up to Chris. It might already have, and right now he's stretching it when it comes to TikTok. He's running with it because it's working. Whatever little money he's making off the TikToks, but karma is real, y'all. Whatever you put into this world, it's gonna return. Yeah. So with Chris doing this and backstabbing people and stuff like that, bro, I lost all respect for you, my boy. All respect.
Imagine being able to build anything, for any reason, in any style, at any.
I'm not even gonna say it. Let me just shut the fuck up, bro. Because I was gonna say you should have lost all respect after the few times he sat and used you, nigga. That should have been the time where it was like, hey, bro, it should have clicked into your head like, yeah, this nigga using me, bro. If he's not, you know, I would expect the nigga, if you are giving this nigga money or something, this nigga would probably thought, like, if he was a generous nigga like most are, like with me, if I was that nigga, if you sat there and gave me money, nigga, I'm going to sit down and get you something. Even though, you know, it is your money at the same time. Yeah, it is. But I'll still get you something because, nigga, that's how I am, bro. But back to this. This nigga didn't even try to fucking give you anything. He didn't even try to give you at least a, you know, a fucking bed, a fucking, you know, girl in your bed, man. He ain't trying to help you out at all. Nigga, shit.
It's I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, so I moved out, left, whatever, but while I lived with him, this man brought multiple, and I mean multiple females over. And
Which is facts, man. I ain't gonna lie. So, like she said, she had her own bedroom. Anytime Chris would bring a girl over, he would send Jasmine upstairs to go to her room. So she would be pretty much hiding out in her room while Chris did his thing downstairs in his room. But once again, Jasmine was also on that same tip. She would leave every once in a while out the house and go link up with the dude and do her thing. She would tell me this. She would come back and tell me this. Like, man, the amount of time, like I said, it was toxic, bro. Like,
you know what they was doing.
So she's not innocent either. Like, I knew it was something, but it's like, nigga, you ain't really gonna sit there and say something like that. So she ain't innocent either, bro. You can't sit over here and get on like, y'all both, like, that's what he was saying, toxic. For real, it is toxic, bro. Because if y'all both do the same thing, you can't really get on his ass while you're over here seeing people too. Like, come on now. At least he bringing them front center to you. You going out seeing niggas. It's secret.
Use your common sense. If you don't have none, but yeah, within that time, I will say he was emotionally abusive.
No, I'm sorry, but Chris is one of them niggas where it's like, you know what I mean, he's one of them hypocrite type niggas where he's like, well, you can't bring no dude over here. Whole time he bring females over here. So I completely understand with that one, but y'all both shouldn't get mad at each other for nothing, because y'all both sat and cheated out of the relationship, bro.
Seeing as he got mad when I would go to another man's house, but never ever had enough respect to not bring women to the house. So apparently I paid bills there, right? Because he was taking all my money and saying he was using it for bills.
I didn't see any of that money, because before these girls came out, bro, I told Chris straight up, I was like, all right, look, they can definitely come move in, but they're gonna have to pay. Like, they're gonna have to pay to stay. And he was like, yeah, I got it, blase. So we came up with an agreement of how much each person was to pay, this and that and the other. Never saw a dollar from it, bruh. I was getting fed up, man. All these people living in my house and no one's paying. Like, come on now.
Bringing women to the house that I paid for with me and him, but I was not allowed to bring men over. But he was allowed to bring any woman he wanted, but he was also allowed to get mad at me for going to another man's house. I'm sorry, right? I honestly cannot believe I sat there and dealt with that. Okay, we grown now though. So,
he's talking about we grown now, bro. This is less than a year ago. We're in July right now. All of this started yeah, I mean it happened a year ago when everything really started popping off, bro.
On top of that,
give me a shot.
It was one time I didn't answer his phone calls. I actually asked him, I said, hey, do you want to come to a movie with me? He refused. He didn't want to come. Okay. Ended up going to the movie, ended up getting out the movie. He was calling me, I wasn't answering. Assumed I was with a man. I came home, that man was outside waiting for me in the driveway. I went up to the house, went up to my room, got in my room. He was visibly mad. And he just talking, just mad, because he thought I was with a man, and I wasn't. And he ended up snatching my phone from me, because I ended up getting on my phone, because I don't want to freaking hear that. You bring a bitch here. Oh, I can't say that, but you bring females here over and over again, but get mad when you think I'm with a man and I wasn't, and I offered to let you come to the movies with me.
So Chris wanted all of Jasmine, you feel me, while he gets to do his own thing. If you guys have an open relationship like that, you guys can't get mad at each other when you guys go around, you feel me? Like, it's just, if it's a friends with benefits, you guys got to know where the line is, you feel me? So Chris is definitely in the wrong in regards to spazzing out if Jasmine wanted to step out, you feel me? Like,
absurd and crazy, like what? But he snatched my phone out of my hand. Then I tried to leave the room. He told me I couldn't leave the room. And also, I can't tell y'all the amount of times this man threatened to kick me out of the house if I went to another man's house. That was a rule at one point. If I went to another man's house and spent the night, I could go live with him. That's what he told me. But I pay rent in that house, apparently. Right? Because he's taking all my money.
I didn't see none of the money.
He didn't want y'all to know that, though. So yeah.
Chris don't.
Game of Thrones King's Road is now available for both PC and mobile with Google Play Games.
be telling the truth, y'all. Like, I know he has this image online and stuff like that in regards of like how he is, this and that, the other, and now he's starting to like post videos with his kids and stuff like that. He's only doing that for his image. He really doesn't give a fuck about his own kids, bro. I kid you not. He's just doing it for the attention and the image he's trying to portray. Like,
yeah, the phone snatching. He was very possessive. You know, y'all didn't know that either. Y'all just was on the internet thinking whatever. He was a very possessive man. I couldn't do anything. I really couldn't have friends without him assuming that I was doing something. And I'm not gonna lie, I have been with other men during the period of time I was with him only because he was with other women. And
when I say this household, it just became too much, bro. There was so much drama, bro. There was so much drama building up, and like I said, I just started getting fed up because not only was I having to deal with all the drama, but I was having to deal with all the bills and everyone. Like, come on now, all these people living in the house, the water bill is high, power bill is high, the rent alone was $3,006 a month, bro. Just
Jesus Christ, $3,600, yo. Okay, bro. Yeah, somebody got caught for some fucking money. Or my ass died here. Like, that's what I was good. That's what I'm gonna say, bro. Like, somebody better call for some money or my ass died here, bro. Nah, bro.
The rent alone, bro. So to live in that house is like $5,000 when you add up everything: gas, power, water, yard maintenance, everything, bro, totaling damn near $5,000. No cap.
Where's no fool? I'm not stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? What? You know what I'm saying? But it's okay, cool. So, yeah, all of this came about though, because like I personally have had enough, you know. I have other stuff like, you know, him lying to me. He would get mad that I would lie about certain things to him, but would turn around and lie in my face. He's lied to me multiple times.
I ain't gonna lie, he is a liar at the end of the day. Like, he lies about a lot of shit, bro. And like I said, when I started catching up on it in regards of what was actually happening, like I said, I just felt like I was being used, bro. He just needed a spot to lay his head and play his game all day, bro. He didn't start making content again until after I left. He knew he had no choice but to try to figure out how to make a couple dollars to survive, because I was out that bit. They ended up getting kicked out the house because when I left, like I said, I let the leasing people know I'm gone. I'm not paying anymore for the rent. I'm breaking the lease, blase, blase. But there are people still living there, so blase, blase.
What the fuck, bro? What is this whole situation? Like, bro, I'm hearing this nigga talk about he paid for almost like a whole bunch of rent. I'm hearing a whole bunch of other shit. Like, Chris, bro. Why? Why are we sitting down listening to these people talk about how you over here, know what I mean, doing all that stuff, and you over here doing content again when it's like we haven't seen your ass in some years, nigga. Now you want to do content again to get a couple of dollars. I knew there was something fishy about that $15. I said $15. He said 50. But I knew there was something fishy with that, bro.
Including wearing protection with other women while me and him was like that, you know what I'm saying? Lied to me, talking about, oh, we do. No, he didn't. So ladies, if y'all...
I will say this, I have been checked since this whole ordeal, and the reason why I did is because, for one, I was told, I'm not going to say who it was that told me this, but Chris's junk was extremely itchy at several occasions. It wasn't Chris that told me, it was one of the females. The only reason I got myself checked is because her other two friends, me and Chris was both messing with them. You feel me? And once again, I'm not going to say names, I'm not trying to throw business out there or anything like that, but one of the girls ended up getting pregnant. And the girl already knew she didn't want to have the baby. I don't even know what even happened to her or whatever the case may be, but she didn't want to have the baby. She wanted an abortion and she wanted me to pay for it. And I was like, bruh, how do I even know if it's mine? It could be Chris's. You feel me? One of the females, even like, bro, I didn't pay for the abortion because I was like, bro, You feel me? So with that being said, yes, I also went raw as well. But once again, I got checked. I'm cleared. I'm good. Knock on wood. I've never caught anything a day in my life.
You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck? Like, yo, this gotta be one of the most craziest things ever. I want to skip to almost the end.
Made that very clear. Yeah, now you don't want to answer me back because of what I just said? Like,
hey, it is what it is, y'all. We gonna stay we gonna stay up to date with this, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like there's gonna be more that, you know, we get a place together. So my next roommate is gonna be my wifey that sleeps in bed with me every night. You feel me? Like,
at least you could say that now, nigga. Like, nigga, it should have been that from the beginning, because Chris ain't paid for shit, bro. Yeah, he reacts to SML stuff, but bro, he's a great content creator. I don't think, yeah, his views may be cracking down a little bit, but that's everybody's reaction channel, bro. Feel like that's everybody's reaction channel. Everybody's reaction channel gonna crack some. You see, look, these videos right here. Yeah, they're going down on viewership, but hey, he's gonna get it back. He's gonna get it back. I think he is. Like I said, I got faith, man. I got faith. Look, he's got a nice little audience of people, you know, commenting on posts and stuff. But yeah, man, I feel like he's gonna get it back. He gonna get it back. As for Chris, you shouldn't be downplaying no nigga if you're over here. If he's over here paying for your gaming setup, for your fucking for everything, nigga. You shouldn't be downplaying this nigga, flexing him, talking about some his views and shit small. Nigga, you still owe him money. He literally paid. He literally took care of you like you were his child, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Like, you a grown ass man. Fuck is wrong with you, bro? You a grown ass man. You take care of like a child.